Hey everyone, this is Chops from Hawk and Chops Gaming, and I want to do something a little different today. I know that we haven't been putting out many videos recently, but I thought I'd try something a little new. Maybe spice up the channel. I know that me and AJ have both been, Hawks, have both been very busy lately, and life has just been giving us a handful. So I thought that I would just go ahead and do a little something new. I'm calling it Intrigue, and it's basically like a review. What I'm doing is that I'm taking indie games that I really enjoy because I'm a big fan of indie games in general, and I'm just taking a look at them, seeing their mechanics, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and what I think about them overall. I don't think I'm going to do much about scoring or anything like that, but I'd like to give my general overview about the game. So, on that subject, today's game is going to be Kingdom. The first thing that I'd really like to dig into in this game is its core mechanic that I personally enjoy and find very addicting. And that is, it's basically a tower defense game where you start out with hardly anything, barely any materials or units, and then as the game progresses, like it should, your land expands, you get more towers and more defensive capabilities. And that's basically a general synopsis of the game mechanics. You run back and forth, left to right, trying to make sure your defenses are high enough so that you can withstand the next wave. And about every 5 waves, you get a harder wave comes in. So you start out hardly any bad guys. And then you get, on the 5th wave, a bigger group. And then the 10th wave, you get an even bigger group. And then it slows back down. Then 15, get a bigger group, and then at 20, it gets even bigger. So it's just like a tower defense game. It just keeps going and going and going. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the in-game sound and the music. So basically, the audio of the game. And I think that it was done very well. If you listen to the sounds and everything, I'm not sure where they got them from. They might have made them themselves. But they sound just right for this game. It's a little cartoony, but at the same time, it gives it that feel of it belongs. It really does feel like it belongs in this game. Now, the music is even better, and the way that they implemented said music is really good. They don't use it all the time. They wait for moments where it's like they really played this game, like tested it a lot, and waited for those moments like, it's getting a little stale, and then they hit it with the music. You know, it's just like they knew when everyone was going to start hitting those walls, but it makes you want to keep going, listening to these really upbeat tunes, and nighttime, these really dour and scary sounding melodies. Personally, I think it adds a great atmosphere to the game, and it makes you want to keep playing, because really the first time I played this game I didn't notice how many different songs there were, and the more I've played it recently, I think they added more music, and it's just really enjoyable to see that kind of commitment put into a game. Another point, and probably the first one that you'll notice when you start playing, is the art direction that they went. I love this kind of old school, but with a new style. You know, you take this 8-bit, 16-bit, I'm not exactly sure which one, and you just transfer it into modern times. You add the fog, the water, just all these beautiful effects that just meld so well with the game. I think that it really does the game justice to be done in this style, because it breathes life into this game. You see the sprites and really them working, and you see them progressing, and you see yourself progressing and your kingdom progressing, and you start to understand the world around you. It's really like you've been dropped inside another dimension and you don't know what's going on. But you know that you want to build a kingdom, and that's all that matters. And that's it, guys. That's pretty much my synopsis of this game, Kingdom. I think it is a wonderful game. I believe it's on Steam for about $10. If you want to go pick it up and support these guys, they do great work. I'm not exactly sure what other games they've created, but if they're anything as inspired and lovely as Kingdom, I'm sure they'll do great work in the future. So please, go out, buy it, play it for a while, and enjoy it. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.